everyone, welcome to Wine Wednesdays. Chelsea and I are going to be doing sort of a bi-weekly series, so Chelsea will be one week and I'll be the next. And if you've already checked out her Witchy Wednesday video, you'll know what she'll be talking about in her series, and if you haven't, you should go check it out. In my series on Wednesdays, I'll be talking a little bit about wine. Wine's something that I know a fair amount about, but more importantly, I like to have a lot of fun about. And the thing that I've come to realize recently is that around day, say 3 or 4 of your stim shots where you're doing IVF, you longingly stare at glasses of wine and think to yourself, why can't I just get drunk and make a baby? Not something I used to think was a beautiful process that I'm now starting to think, oh, wouldn't that be easier? Obviously, you're not supposed to drink alcohol while you're going throughout the fertility process. We'll put a little disclaimer here, but everyone should already know that when you are having a baby and when you are pregnant, you should not be drinking wine. Alcohol can have serious effects on your unborn child. When I'm talking about Wine Wednesdays, we are talking to you wine moms out there and any wine partners who are not pregnant or undergoing the IVF process. Some of the things I'm going to talk about in these videos, and you'll notice I'm talking really fast. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'll try to slow it down. Some of the other things I'll talk about this videos are things like different wine pairings, sort of how to fake your way through knowing a lot about wine when you might not know a lot about wine, how to enjoy wine, like really enjoy it, even if it's cheap and you don't have a lot of money to spend on wine and you're pairing it with popcorn. How do you really get the most out of your wine? And then probably some fun recipes for things too as well later on. We're gonna keep this video short because it's an intro. And I just wanted to introduce the idea. I'm looking for topics I can do without drinking right now. Things like, how do you open a bottle of wine without a corkscrew? I've been caught in this situation many a times. As well as some other things like, how do you pick out wine? How do you know what's good? How do you know what's bad? And it's definitely not all about the price tag, because I'm a budget wine drinker and I still like to drink really good wine. So all that being said, I did want to leave you with a little bit of something from this video, other than the fact that I own a hilarious wine pun shirt. You're going to be seeing a lot of those in these videos. I own a lot of wine pun shirts. But with the theme of this channel in general, I'm going to give you a little bit of a wine fact about fertility. Again, see the beginning of the video. Don't drink wine while you're trying to have a baby because you might get pregnant, and then you're drinking wine while you're having a baby. That being said, I read a study recently, I'll put the link in the description, that talks about how overall in the, so sort of your past adult drinking experience, make it sound like it's something you should put on a resume, but you shouldn't. Your overall adult drinking habits, how does that affect your fertility? I think a lot of studies look at whether or not significant amounts of drinking have a negative effect on your fertility, but the study below talks about how what you're drinking can affect your fertility. And really interestingly, it showed a slight correlation between people who have 5 glasses of red wine a month, so that's not very much, but a little more over than a glass a week, actually see a increase in their antral follicle count. And if you're new to the fertility scene, or you haven't watched our most recent video talking about my antral follicle count, what your antral follicle count is sort of like at baseline, at the start of your cycle, how many follicles do you have that could possibly mature into eggs. It's one way that they check sort of what your ovarian reserve is and how your egg retrieval cycle might go. So I'm not recommending that you drink red wine while you're on your IVF cycle, but it's a little fun fact that if you've had a few glasses of red wine over the past few months while you think about how you're going to pay for these IVF cycles, that might actually end up working in your favor overall. Of course, one of the tricky things about these studies, and one of the main things I learned in grad school, other than how to drink a lot of wine, is that Not everything that is correlated in a study really means anything. For all we know, for some weird unknown reason, it could just be that people who have high antral follicle counts are more likely to pick red wine than something like beer or spirits. Who knows? So I think we'll have some fun videos coming up about different things about wine, and I'll try to time them. It's good times of year. It's pretty cold right now, so we're not going to be going on any field trips or anything. But that being said, if you think that you're going to want to follow along with my wine mom-to-be journey, then give the video a like, comment, subscribe. It's all going to be available in the Wine Mom playlist. I can't even drink this.